Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Keely Talks. If you're new here, then please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, then please hit the thumbs up. So we have Adam Waldman again, and he's been being proper sassy on Twitter, and I do like keeping you updated on here. I know that some people even within my subscribers ain't on Twitter, so they don't have a clue what has been going on there. So he's been bringing the mic drops, just basically debunking Amber Heard lies left, right and centre, getting to the point and literally bringing it home, because at the end of the day there's too many people who still believe her lies. Obviously we've just had that defeat in the UK, so it's nice to see these sassy little tweets from Adam Waldman, and we'll just have a bit of a look, and it can remind us a little bit on some of the evidence, because I know that a lot of us have done a lot of research, and we've looked into it a lot, but that was like a year ago now, so it's nice to have these little refreshers in our mind so we know where we are. So since the last time I did one of these videos, he's been dropping all sorts of different things, but we're going to have a little look at this because he's been doing a few tweets regarding Savannah Macmillan, because as we know, Savannah Macmillan was one of Amber Heard's assistants, and we'll get into it here and we can explain it all properly, the point that he's trying to bring home, and we can have that bit of a refresher there as well. So he goes on to say, 2014 Amber Heard letter to US Department of Homeland Security complaining about fraudulent report. Foreigner Savannah Macmillan was illegally working as Ms. Heard's assistant. Email, I'm Savannah, Amber Heard's assistant. To whom it may concern, my name is Amber Heard. I am a proud, lawful American citizen. I am writing this letter in response to a fraudulent report made against my English friend Savannah Macmillan. The name spelt wrong. It has come to my awareness that while spending time visiting me in the United States, someone made a false claim against her, stating, without any proof or corroboration, that she was unlawfully working for me. As her friend, I can say truthfully and unequivocally that this allegation is entirely false. It was clearly made from the safety of anonymity in order to satisfy a personal vendetta. This allegation absolutely bears no merit, worth or truth. I would like to go on record saying that Savannah Macmillan, again spelled wrong, is a personal friend. We can see that in this letter it is spelled E-N and not A-N. Is a personal friend and to my knowledge has never worked unlawfully or otherwise in the United States or for me. I regret that the precious time of our immigration agencies has been bastardized on such a petty personal matter made out of malice, not truth. I would like to request that this fraudulent report be removed pending the confirmation of its baseless and false stance. I expect the same standards that we hold as pillars in our community justice system be allied to immigration policies, as they serve at the forefront in representing United States as her values. Since I expect further investigation to reveal the statements made above as true, I hope that your agency will see to it that no further inconvenience will befall my friend in her attempts to continue discovering our beautiful country. So here we have another piece of evidence just showing the actual way her name is spelt, and it's a little email or message of some sort. It says the following: Hello Kirsty, just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Savannah, Amber Heard's assistant. Nice to meet you. Please feel free to contact me with any questions, queries, and let me know if I can help at all over the next few days. I wanted to check on Amber's packages that are arriving today for your Excalibur. You should be expecting a suitcase and a large garment bag, 2 items in total. They should be arriving in production address addressed to Savannah Macmillan /Slim. Please let me know once they have arrived safely. Looking forward to meeting you guys. So we can see this letter that Turdy wrote, or apparently Turdy wrote, regarding a lie that Savannah Macmillan, with an A, didn't work for her. But she's written it with an E here, whereas Savannah herself clearly writes her surname with an A and clearly calls herself Amber Heard's assistant here. Right. Then we have this from one of the transcripts in the UK. And I think a time came when Miss Macmillan got into difficulty with Homeland Security. Answer yes. Can I ask you to go to file whatever, please? Yes. Wait for my lord to get there. Mr. Justice Nicole, yes. Perhaps we can go through the letter and I can just ask you some questions about it. This is signed by you. Do you agree? Yes, it is. Did you compose the letter? Answer, I did not. Can you say who did compose the letter? Answer, Savannah. Did you read the letter? Sorry, Savannah. Savannah composed the letter. When we have been talking about Miss Macmillan on the subject, we are talking about Savannah Macmillan, are we not? Yes, it was unfortunate, I know. Miss Weiss, it might be easier if I refer to her by her first name, for the purposes of this part of the case. So Savannah wrote this letter. Answer, yes. Can I just take you to it? It is dated 28th September 2014. It says, to whom it may concern, my name is Amber Heard. I am a proud, lawful American citizen. Was that your choice of words? Answer, no. Question, I am writing this letter in response to a fraudulent report made against my English friend, Savannah Macmillan. It has come to my awareness that while spending time visiting me in the United States, someone made a false claim against her. There we have it, guys. And Nichols again just took Turdy's word for it. Oh, she's just your friend, so I took blah blah's word for it this time. I thought just having a friend could not be a crime. No, having a friend isn't a crime unless that friend is doing criminal activities like working under the wrong visa and lying about it. And this letter, where it's got her name spelled wrong, is obviously been written by Turda or one of her other assistants, and she's just throwing her friend, in quotation marks, under the bus when it was her all along. All these things keep coming out of the woodworks, even things that we knew, like more information about it keeps coming to light constantly and consistently. Because you know what, guys, the truth always comes out. It's been many a years for Johnny Depp now, but now the truth is coming out there, and we're not having it no more. So, you know, I'm gonna have a look at a few of these comments, see what everyone's saying. Sweet Chastity, I love you, and I love your sass and your sarcasm. No, Savannah worked for Amber outside of the US, but inside the US, she was just a friend who helped out, tan errands, bought stuff, you know what friends do for each other. And here we see a check to be paid to Savannah Macmillan with the correct spelling. Oh, don't have a clue what happened there, guys. But here we have a check here provided by the lovely Sweet Chastity with the correct spelling. And here we also have an email from Savannah where she's saying, "Hi all 5 suitcases are set to arrive at the London production office on Monday the 9th. Each suitcase is labelled with my name on and the address, blah de blah de blah. Hi Savannah, I have a small box that contains some items for Amber. Can you provide me with appropriate shipping instructions, please? Thank you. Hello Kevin, of course, we are in Denmark until the 2nd, so best to send it to be kept safely in the London production office if it's not urgently needed." Again, guys, can see that correct spelling there of her name. And I just love looking through these comments and sharing them with you all because I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at that because obviously I'm British as well. That's why I don't know if you could see, guys, when I was reading that word, it confused me. And here we have at lady by, I don't want to butcher your name, let's just say N, as you've got it. One more point, because of the fact that Savannah is British, she would have written bastardized and not bastardized. And we have his, as fake as her British accent in recent movies, a sign if high time to stop faking UK stuff maybe. You know what though, like that's the funniest part because obviously in the UK, in our English, we do spell a lot of words different to you guys there in America. So it's easy to see that. Adam ain't playing around no more. No, he's not. He's bringing the mic drops here. Those aren't my words. What's next? They weren't her fists? I guess so. Since it wasn't a proper slap. Oh wait, she couldn't remember what her hands were doing either. Amber isn't very bright, and the sky isn't blue, and the earth isn't flat. The earth isn't flat, it's round. But anyway, let's carry on. I'm a Brit. She spelled bastardized with a Z. I'm being pedantic, but if you don't know who you're writing to, you and yours faithfully, sincerely, is when you have a name. And yes, as a Brit, that was drummed into me at school. Her friend, who was really her assistant, but only her assistant in the USA, but was her friend, but carried out all the job assistant, carried out all the jobs an assistant would do outside of the USA without any lawful authorization. Hashtag criminal. Sienna, I like that point. My favourite part was when she said that she used to lend money to Savannah in a form of a check because she didn't want her to feel bad. Okay. Okay, love. Rule of thumb, Amber edition. The stronger the language words she uses in denying, protesting, or dismissing an allegation made against her, the more likely it is to be true. Tanya, you have a point there, my love. Doesn't even read like a British person wrote that letter. There are subtle differences in spelling and the way Brits use the English language compared to Americans. I noticed that when I was reading it. That's why it took me a second to comprehend some of the words there. Yes, I am dyslexic, but being dyslexic and then seeing words that are not in your language, it just confuses you more. And Andrea says, exactly. I also notice this. My country uses British English, and this is American English 100%. This whole case is the biggest sham in history. The judge wasn't even trying to look smart, just deflecting. And that's exactly right, guys. Do you know what I mean? Like, literally every single point that was brought home in that case was then, she was believed consistently. No matter what it was, no matter what they brought. And, you know, I just love that Adam is bringing this to the table again and saying, look at exactly the kind of malarkey that they believed into. That somebody wrote their own name wrong. They wrote it with an... Why would she write her name as with a name? Because that's what she was saying here in court. Even in the document in court, they've written it wrong because of that document there. Her name is spelled with an A, but even in court when they was discussing her, they written it with an E. But yeah, she stated that she spelled her name wrong. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up. And leave me your appointments, bloody hell. Leave me your opinions in the comment section down below. And if you're new here, then please subscribe. And I'll see you all again soon.